Mm. Why is it spraying like this? Ew. Did that just get in my mouth? Ah. Mm-mm. I will not be eating up today. All right. Come on. All right, people. I think I am bug proofed and ready to go. Ready to go. This does not have a smell in it. Okay. All right. So I have been off my workout program for far too long, like a month, 3 weeks. I don't know. It's been a minute. So I am jumping back into my routine. I had a live last night. I was doing my hair, and I had a bestie that dropped by from Algeria, and we talked about discipline and accountability. And I was like, just do some movement, 10 minutes a day. Just 10 minutes. We can commit to that, right? So that's what I'm doing. 10 minutes. I got my water. Boom, bam. Got my water. And of course, you know, I am not giving y'all medical advice. Don't be out there talking about some Tracee said I should be 10 minutes. No. Make sure you consult your doctor if you start anything new and rigorous. But I'm about to do a little nature walk, a little country fit nature walk, but I'm going to do some stretching first. Get my body stretched up. I already put on my repellents, to repel the bugs. So here we go. Oh, look at the pretty butterfly. I think I hurt my toe the other day. It hurts. Yo, I feel like these bugs are still biting me, even though I put repellent on. I'm gonna have to put some more on. Just moving a few minutes a day makes a big difference. Any kind of movement, really. We don't always have to be so dramatic and like try to carve out like an hour to do a workout. Sometimes you just need a few minutes. Stretch your body, do some walking. Some of us have sedentary lifestyles. We have jobs that require us to be at our desks all day. So maybe if you just like, you know, every 15 minutes, just get up and walk around, do some walking, some stretching, loosen up those muscles, you know? That's what we need to do. Even just marches in place. Look at that. Again, make sure you consult your doctors before you start anything rigorous or new. This should not replace any medical advice you have ever received. It's just me being me, regular person, trying to get myself back on my workout regimen. I can tell I haven't been working out the way I'm supposed to because my back is hurting. When I'm working out the way I'm supposed to, my back doesn't hurt. So right now I'm doing all of this right here is one of my physical therapy exercises that I do for my back. See, it releases this tension right here. So I'm gonna do that. You can actually feel it too. You can actually feel that. Thank you for the like. So I'm gonna walk around now. I'm gonna put some more stuff on. Oh my gosh. Yo, these bugs are relentless out here. I still feel like I'm being bitten. And this is like supposed to be a plant-based. I guess they're like, yeah, okay, you can put that plant-based stuff on if you want to, but I'm still gonna bite you. I'm still gonna bite you, girl. Get some of that caramel. Get some of that caramel. All right. I'm about to walk around. Gonna be carrying a stick because just in case I encounter some kind of animal in the woods, I'm gonna have a stick with me so I can fight it off. Anything other than a deer, I'm fighting. I'm fighting anything other than a deer. Okay? Okay. You know what? turn this camera around a little bit. Turn this around. Yes. That's more inviting. So y'all, it's Monday. Today's word of the week. Is that an oxymoron? To today's word of the week. Today's word of the week is assiduous. Now, I'm starting to regret the fact that I dumped these twigs over here. Assiduous, some might think it means hardworking. And to a certain degree, that is true. But it goes beyond being a hard worker. Assiduous, an assiduous person is very meticulous. An assiduous person pays very special attention to details. An assiduous person works even when someone doesn't see the work. You know, they're just quietly doing their thing, putting in those hours to make whatever dream, project, vision become a reality. And honestly, I like to consider myself an assiduous person because I'm very meticulous. Very, very meticulous. Like even the stuff that people think is like silly, even when I'm doing my videos, whether it's for YouTube or any other social media platform, just have to go out. My costumes have to be right. My props have to be right. Because you never know when someone's going to see you for the first time. That's the thing. Somebody's going to see you for the first time. And I don't want my first impression to be whack. So if I have a chance for somebody to see me for the first time, I want it to be memorable and for them to be like, oh, wow, oh, she's cool or she's whatever. So an assiduous person operates in that manner. Hard work is good now, don't get me wrong. You got to be a hard worker. But sometimes you also have to like take an extra step because you could be working hard and not getting anywhere because you're not adjusting your hard work. You need to be able to work smarter, but also pivot when things aren't going right. So, definitely a hard worker, but I've discovered how to pivot when stuff is not like, it's not working. You can't just keep beating your head up against the wall, working hard and then getting the same results. So you got to know when to switch it up. And so I think that's where assiduousness comes into play. All those little details. And a lot of us, and I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I'm out here walking because my workout sometimes if I get really caught up in my workout just kind of gets pushed to the side because I'd be so like, oh, I got this dope idea. I got to get it out. So I got to have a balance of all things. So I'm out here working on that right now. Because I told my Algerian bestie that we were going to be accountable this week. So this is me accountable. But anyway, I believe in the pivot and I do not believe in quitting. So if pivoting is what's necessary to gain success of some sort, I am down with the pivot. I hope y'all can hear me because this microphone be tripping. So I am hoping that you can hear what I am saying and that you can hear the leaves crunch and that you can hear the birds. Let me stop by here and see if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Hi, Brian. Can you hear me? This microphone is a little crazy, but thank you for dropping by. I'm doing my workout. Well, I'm doing my walk. You know what? Let me turn this microphone. This camera. Let me see something. Hello. Oh, okay, good. Hi, Grant. Now, are you guys on spring break? I'm doing my workout. I'm doing my walk through the woods, my nature walk. So, Grant, you said you have baseball today. First of all, I want to know if you guys are on spring break. Secondly, I want to know if you did your homework already. And thirdly, I want to know how baseball practice has gone. In that order. That's what I want to know. I'm thinking you all are on spring break, though, because I know Easter's rapidly approaching. Can y'all hear me even when I'm over here? My microphone has really been acting up. So if you can hear me, say, I hear you in the woods. Type that in the chat. Say, yes, I hear you in the woods. Can you hear the crunching? Anyway, something just flew in my eye, y'all. I'm not going to walk all the way around because I know it'll take me too long to get back. So I'm going to take short walks. Short walks around. Anyway, y'all. So my workout has been whack lately. But today starts a new day. Today starts a new day. All right, let me come over to this phone and see if you guys said you can hear me when I'm in the woods. Let's see. I hear you in the woods. No, you're not on spring break. So are you on lunch break? Is it what's going on? I'm assuming that you're in school. I don't know why. I should not assume that. I don't know why I'm assuming you're in school. Okay, great. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm going to make another round. I'm going to make another round. So I put on some bug repellent, but I'm still being bitten. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I need to think of a good story to tell y'all. Let me think of a good story time while I'm in the woods. Okay. I have a good story. It's an okay story. So there's a reason why growing up, I never liked Halloween. Because two reasons. One, I grew up in Chicago, and on Halloween, the kids used to throw like eggs and like all kinds of stuff. And I was not about that life. So I used to ask my mom if I could stay home from school, and she allowed me to take Halloween off. But there's another, a more sinister reason why I didn't like Halloween, because I was at my grandma's, and my cousins and I, grandma lives in the South, where I am now. And my cousins and I went trick-or-treating, and we went to this lady's house. And the lady told us, as she's giving us the candy, she told us that not to eat the candy because it's poison. I'm like, what? So of course we ran away. And then I told my uncle, and my uncle went back. And the lady said she was just kidding. She was just having fun. But girl, what is wrong with you? So from that day forward, that coupled with the stuff that was going on in Chicago, I never liked Halloween. I was very scared to go outside. And it's not until like very recently, like seriously, very recently, that I could actually go outside on Halloween. Just was very scared. Okay, let me see what's going on. I'm serious. Like, please. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I have so many stories. Like, honestly, I've had a lot of interesting things happen in life. I got to actually think of all the great stories that I would like to tell one day. Not today, but one day. I'm going to tell these stories. But yeah, so I've had to kill 2 snakes, I think 2, here at my grandma's house. And my uncle, and I wouldn't have killed the snakes because I don't really like killing like animals like that. But man, listen, those snakes were looking like they were about to do some business. So I was like, bloop. My uncle, who's no longer with us, was scared of the snake. And I was like, come on now. I got that thing immediately. 2 of them. Actually, today I need to go and put down, they don't like mothballs. They're repelled by them. So I had to put some mothballs around the house because it's now snake season. And they will be coming out soon. So I don't want to have to kill any more snakes. So I don't want them to come on the property. So I'm going to put down some mothballs so they can stay away. I don't want a snake in the grass. I don't want a snake in the grass. I don't want a snake in the grass. I don't even know how many times I've gone around. Let me see what's going on over here. What snake is it? I have no idea, to be honest. Why would she say that? I have no idea. Like, really mean. I don't know what kind of snake it was because I'm not a snake connoisseur. All I know is it was a snake. And I was like, no. It was 2. Twice I had to do it. Twice. So I'm not sure. I don't know, but I wasn't about to find out. And I don't know why she would say that. That's crazy. Poisonous candy. Like silly. You don't say that to some little kids, man. Come on. Nuts. But people are weird. People are weird. People are very, very strange. I'm scared to like really go deep into the woods. I feel like I want to one day, but nah, not today. You can see through there, but I ain't trying to go in the woods. I am not trying to meet a bear. I mean, I heard there were bears in this area. I've never seen one, thank God. Oof. For the rule, I don't know if it's brown get down or black get back or black fall to the ground. I don't know, and I don't have time to figure it out. You run into a bear. I won't have time to Google it. When you run into a brown bear, what should you do? Okay, guys, I need some suggestions on what should be a new live series that I do. So, I have the sunrise, I have the sunset, I have the service block, I have the country fit workout, which I'm doing right now. I also do BTS stuff, like I did a BTS, but I want a new live series. So I'm taking suggestions. What would you guys like to see me do within reason? Something cool and, just chill. Something that you would pull up for. Taking suggestions. What should I do? Let me know. Sorry, I have to go. Go, bye. When is the next time? Oh, I'll be around later doing my cards, Brian. So I'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. There's so many acorns. I mean, pine cones. Oh, I should gather these pine cones and make those scented pine cones myself. That's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna gather the pine cones and make my own scented pine cones. Yes. I'm always buying them in the store. That makes absolutely no sense when I have pine cones out here. I'm gonna make pine cones. I mean, I'm gonna not make pine cones. I'm gonna make scented pine cones. I sure am. I just got to figure out how to make the scents last. That is a project that I can do. Collect all of the pine cones. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I am going to collect pine cones. I don't know if anyone is there, but if you are, hello. I'm making a loop. I am going to come over and check so I won't be rude and see if anyone's here. Hello, I'm making a loop. How are you? I'm doing my walking, my Country Fit walk, the walking portion of my Country Fit workout. This is just a chill day. Just taking a loop, taking some loops through the woods. Well, not through the woods, on the outside of the woods, because Tracee ain't about to go in the woods deep. Tracee ain't going deep into the woods. Even though I have a stick as my weapon to defend myself against a grizzly bear. I don't even know if a stick would defend me against a grizzly bear. That bear might be like, girl, if you don't give me this little stick. So yeah, I just got a good idea. I'm going to pick up these pine cones and make scented pine cones. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, I have another story time. So I am notoriously a germ freak, like notoriously, like I really, really am. I'm talking when I go to a restaurant, I ask for lemon wedge, I ask for salt, hot water, so I can like sterilize my utensils. I don't drink out of those cups. I mean, like, go to a buffet. I do not get food that's been sitting out and wait for it to be new. I just don't eat open food like that. So one day I'm at a Christmas party, a friend of mine who happens to be a celebrity fitness trainer. She's an amazing person, very awesome. And so throws these big Christmas parties every year, and all manners of people come, famous people, regular people, whatever. So I'm at this party one day and I'm sitting on the couch. This is at her place. And there was a, finger foods out. So all kinds of finger foods. And again, I am notoriously a germ freak. I do not eat food that I have not seen someone set out like right at the moment, and then I get the food right when it's set out. But this day, I find myself bored or whatever, just passing time. I don't want to say bored because I was having a good time at her party, but it was kind of like a down moment. So I guess I was just kind of like, So I'm sitting in front of this platter of nuts, and I reach over and I grab one of the nuts, and without even thinking, I just popped it in my mouth and I go, why is this nut so wet? This like almond. I thought it was an almond. I was like, why is this almond so wet? And as soon as I'm thinking that in my head, I see someone, y'all, and I'm dying on the inside as even recounting this story. I see someone take the seed of an olive out of her mouth and put it in the platter. So what I had put in my mouth was not an almond. It was the pit of this woman's olive, y'all. I literally almost died. This is a ghost that you're hearing right now. This is Tracee's ghost. This is Tracee's ghost. Y'all, devastated. When I tell you I couldn't get that thing out of my mouth fast enough, and then I left the party at that moment, I was so traumatized. So when I told my mom, it took me years. I don't know why. It took me years to tell somebody this story because I was like embarrassed. And when I told my mother, she laughed so hard. She laughed so freaking hard. Did anybody even hear this story? It was a good story. I might tell it again later because that story was funny. Oh, man. That happened to me. I wonder what time it is. That happened to me, and I have never been the same since then. Let me see what time it is. Oh, I got time. All right, so that was a good story. Okay. What is in my shoe? Oh, man. I don't have my Fitbit on, so I don't even know how many calories I've burned or how many steps I've walked. So this is truly just a freestyle today. I cannot wait. I'm so excited about the fact that I'm going to make some pine cone, scented pine cones. Yes. I'm going to do that on live one day. It's probably this week. I think I'm going to make a peppermint flavor scented pine cones. I love peppermint. I love cinnamon too, but cinnamon, I don't want it to remind me of Christmas because I love Christmas. And I don't want to be sad because it's not Christmas time. But I might get peppermint. Peppermint is like Christmas too, though. Any Hoosers, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to do some balancing. And then I'm going to go inside because I got to get my grandma. This was just a little lightweight something so that I can make sure that I kept up my accountability for today. So just walking, a good walk. A good walk. Oh, man. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to stretch it out and go. See, where is it looking at? Right here. Stretch it out. Maybe. I'm going to take one more walk around. Then I'm going to stretch. Dang, this whole time I could have been collecting pine cones to make. It's so silly. I've been buying scented pine cones and I have pine cones out here. That's crazy. Never even thought about it. But I am definitely going to, I'm going to look up, research how to make the scent stay. And then I am going to make some scented pine cones. Put them in my studio and be proud of them. There's a lot of pine cones out here that are still good. I mean, a lot of them are gone, but say a good amount. I'll do that tomorrow, maybe. Oh gosh, I think I just woke up in an anthill. Dang on it. That's not cool. Whew. It's nice out here. Oh. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of stretching. And I am good for today. Why do I always say today like that? I always say today. All right, people. I'll be back soon for something else. Hello. Brian, I thought you were gone. I'm about to leave, but I'll be back later. Welcome back. But I'm going to go now. I'll be back in, I don't know, maybe an hour or so with a new thing. See you soon. Bye. Bye.